Hello, I'm Paul from Bezla, and in this video I'm going to talk about outsourcing restaurant operations in hotels. Often hoteliers take to their role as restaurateurs reluctantly, and the reason is clear to see. While hotels are labour intensive, restaurants are even more so. A restaurant is doing well if it achieves over 20% net operating income or NOI, with the average being 10% or below. In a full-service hotel, where rooming and restauranting elements are added together, total NOI is negatively impacted by the food and beverage figures. Over the past 20 years, leased or third-party managed restaurant operations in hotels have had a dramatic impact. That impact is, however, a two-way street. On the upside, profitability soars due to tenant income. This can take a hotel from break-even or worse in the food and beverage department to tenant income that is almost 100% flow-through. In reality, it's not a full 100% because a better bottom line is likely to lead to an increase in real estate taxes. You'll inevitably end up paying for a slightly unfair proportion of common area charges, utilities, disposal costs and so on, unless your lease is perfectly drawn up. Reasonable allocations combined with a win-win lease should yield 85% of tenant income flowing through to the bottom line. The downside of the equation is loss of control. No matter how large your choice of restaurant operators, unless you are staking your own cash via a food and beverage management contract rather than a lease, then you are surrendering control. Decisions in the hotel are yours to make totally and unilaterally, but decisions by a third-party food and beverage operator may not meet with your agreement. To take just a couple of examples, you want to offer a certain brand of coffee, the operator wants something different. And if you have meeting space, you and your F&B operator may not agree on the menu choices for attendees. Inconsistency in service standards can have an extremely negative impact. A hotel could hold the top TripAdvisor rating in its market and receive accolades for outstanding service, but may be dragged down if its food and beverage operator doesn't share the hotel's passion for great service. How do you explain the situation to guests who complain about poor room service or restaurant experiences? This illustration of the trade-off of a better bottom line or increased value for your asset versus a loss of control seems like a fairly bleak picture. However, there is another solution, but it requires extreme effort and communication between restaurant operator and hotel. Most crucially, it requires a mutually understood and agreed expectation in terms of food quality and service standards. You can create some protection with a watertight lease document, but this will achieve nothing if your restaurant partner isn't achieving the expected return on their initial investment. Unless you are funding their build-out and start-up costs, they will probably have a sizable investment from family, friends, or in the worst case, a bank, so you want them to succeed. For a successful relationship and for you to deliver a great product to your guests, your restaurant partner must succeed. This arrangement is certainly not suitable for novices. You need to learn from others who have followed this route before and discover the mistakes you must avoid in this type of relationship. A solid lease is a good foundation, but it is not enough to guarantee success. Your aim is to ensure that you are delivering outstanding food and beverage to your guests, and at the same time your profit and loss statement is improved and your partner is making a reasonable return. You need all three sides of this triangle to be in place for the relationship to work for both partners. If Bezla could be of service to your hotel marketing, visit our website at bezla.com or give us a call at 888 999 8086. Thank you for watching.